Hi, I'm Shane Crawford and welcome to our postcard special on the Docklands. With our new Channel 9 building just around the corner, we thought we'd explore what this great waterfront area has to offer, and as you'll see, there's plenty to do. We're nearly there yet, John?
Just about, Shane.
You'll see us travel to Docklands, which is our city's premier waterfront destination by boat, tram, train, bicycle and car. Watch as Brodie shops at Harbour Town and skates at the Ice House. Lauren takes a bike ride along the Yarra's edge. Glenn eats at the Woolshed and spends time at Alhambra. Grant goes to Central Pier. And I explore the food and accommodation at Quay.
If you're thinking of heading out in the beautiful city of Melbourne, leave the car at home, grab the tram or the train and head to the Docklands, where, believe it or not, it all started.
When John Batman discovered Melbourne back in 1835, the area we all know now as the Docklands was the birthplace of our marvellous city.
During the 1900s, there was well over 1,000 pubs in the centre of Melbourne. These days, there's around 100 bars and about 50 pubs. But where do you go to find traditional pub fare with a twist? Well, the Woolshed is a good place to start.
The Woolshed pub sits on the water right opposite Etihad Stadium. And if you have a taste for the good things in life, this is where it all comes together.
All right, Chris, so how does the whole beer and food masterclass work?
Look, Glenn, it's a fairly simple concept. We talk about the 3 C's of beer, which is to compare, contrast and then cleanse. You then match that to various flavours in the beer, looking to have one of those 2 elements with your food.
And this is what you get: Asahi Super Dry Japanese Lager with cured kingfish, pure blonde white wheat beer with sea scallop, Big Halber Munich style lager with pork sausage baguette, Fat Yak Pale Ale and beef and red wine pie, and to finish, a Dog Bolter dark lager with chocolate brownie.
Well, it's like you've thought of everything.
Done my best, Glenn.
And if you thought the masterclass was pretty impressive, you'll love what head chef Kath Colker is up to in the kitchen.
All right, Kath, Chris has already been wooing me with beer and food, so the pressure's on you now to come up with the goods. So what have you got?
Well, actually, even though Chris thinks he does everything here, that was actually my food.
Oh, right.
And we've got some even better stuff in here for you. Today we've prepared a rare breed large black pig and also a New Zealand flounder.
With such great food, beer and wine on offer in a relaxed atmosphere, you'll be happy to settle in before or after a game or for any other reason at all.
Since the boom years of the 1800s and the recent redevelopment of the Docklands, there hasn't been too much going on down this neck of the woods, but since 2007, there's been a fair bit happening at Old Shed number 9.
The party started at Alhambra 9 years ago at the Old South Wharf, but since relocating to Central Pier at the Docklands in 07, they've really stepped it up a gear with a unique venue that can accommodate up to 700 people for any occasion.
Well, Simon, you're in this beautiful venue in a great spot, and you kind of do a little bit of everything, don't you?
We do. From parties, cocktail parties, one-off events. We also got a fantastic little thing happening after work, drinks on a Friday or a Sunday afternoon.
And tell me about the Middle Eastern barbecue as well.
It's a mixture of spiced chicken, bit of lamb, some Israeli couscous, served every Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 4 till 9.
So whether you're kicking back with a meal or having a relaxing drink or tearing up the dance floor until 3 a.m, there's always a reason to celebrate at Alhambra. I think I've just worked out why Alhambra is so popular, and Alberto has just given me 2 very good examples. This is the lychee bouquet, and this is the femme fatale. Cheers. For more information on either of the places you've just seen on tonight's show, give them a call or check out their websites.
If you are thinking of heading to the Yarra Valley, the Vines restaurant is the place to be, with the sound of smooth jazz and delicious produce on offer at this year's Winter Jazz Series in Coldstream on July 29. Or if you're around the city any Friday night before the end of July, then head to the Docklands and see the city skyline explode with colour, light and music in a fantastic fireworks display.
Join me after the break and I'll show you around one of the Docklands' most exclusive precincts. Over and across the sculpturally spectacular Webb Bridge, you'll find a very special part of the Docklands.
Yarra's Edge is an exclusive village-style neighbourhood set along the only north-facing riverbank in the Docklands.
It's always great discovering new places to visit, and today I'm going to show you an area that's so nice, you might even want to live here.
Despite its tranquil resort-like feel, Yarra's Edge is only a few minutes by bike from Melbourne CBD. Mirvac's $1.5 billion development is a mix of high-rise apartments and low-rise homes. There's also a full-service marina and lots of amenities. In fact, it seems like everyone's upping sticks and moving here, including Bistro Vite, which has moved downriver to this modern metropolis after 18 years at South Bank.
Darren, you could have moved Bistro Vite to anywhere. What made you choose Yarra's Edge?
Well, I wasn't familiar with Yarra's Edge, and when I was looking for a new location, I was made aware of Yarra's Edge and was just blown away with the location. I mean, it's a pretty special place. It's on the water overlooking the boats.
Beautiful.
It's north-facing. We get the beautiful winter sun coming through. It's 5 minutes walk into town to the Collins Street trams, and it's just such a lovely local area.
What's not to love?
Exactly.
Be sure to settle in and enjoy Bistro Vite's warm decor and cosy atmosphere, all of which go beautifully with the modern French fare. Make sure you try the spaghetti marinara cooked in paper and the char-grilled eyed fillet with French fries, salad and sauce béarnaise.
And then right outside you can go window shopping for a new boat along the beautiful marina. That one's not bad.
This 350-berth marina is a real haven for boating enthusiasts, and it offers on-site management and 24-hour CCTV security. Added to that, these are the closest berths to the CBD, and there are still some available for sale.
A little further down from the marina you can secure one of these private berths or even splash out on one of the fabulous river homes. Now that is really living the dream.
This has got to be Melbourne's most exclusive waterfront neighbourhood. Each of these residences has been individually designed, offering the highest level of finish and comfort. Spread across 3 levels, the homes are available in a range of 3, 4 and 5 bedroom designs and come complete with entertainers' kitchens, plenty of living space and versatile home offices.
Each of these homes have plenty of outdoor spaces and decks, perfect for taking in the superb views and perhaps a little partying.
Aim a little higher and check out the latest apartment offering at Yarra Point. Currently under construction, the apartments will boast spacious layouts, luxurious bathrooms and beautifully finished kitchens with floating overhead cupboards, European appliances and stone bench tops.
So whether you're down by the boats or up here admiring the view, Yarra's Edge is a little piece of Melbourne you're going to want to get to know.
If you'd like more information about Yarra's Edge, you can give them a call or jump on their website. Bistro Vite is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week.
Victoria Dock's once dilapidated and dusty cargo sheds have come back to life as a collection of amazing event and function spaces called Central Pier. And while it's a pleasant stroll from the city to Harbour Esplanade, today I've taken advantage of the Free City Circle tram that includes Docklands as a stop in its tour of Melbourne's key tourist attractions. The old Shed 14 was built back in 1916 and it's on the Victorian Heritage Register as the oldest large single dock remaining in the world. Atlantic's $31 million redevelopment has well and truly brought it back to life, fusing its industrial past with sophistication and cutting-edge design. Central Pier is superbly positioned, jutting 350 metres out onto Victoria Harbour and uniquely surrounded by water on 3 sides. Inside there are 4 distinct and stunning function venues which host over 1,000 stylish, sophisticated, edgy and vibrant events every year. Peninsula is the jewel in the crown at Central Pier because it's one of Melbourne's largest waterside event spaces, with design inspired by London's Tate Museum. Tonight, Jerry Lewis is performing here, and the room is currently being set up to accommodate over 1,100 people. Each venue has its own kitchen, and today the staff at Peninsula are busy preparing pan-roasted porterhouse with fondant potato and beef cheek with sweet potato and horseradish scordalia for tonight's lucky guests. Meanwhile, at the neighbouring Mayor, there's an interesting union of old and new. The design of this function space has been heavily influenced by Shed 14's industrial heritage as a cargo shed. So there's a bar that resembles a shipping container, and the original loading dock doors have been retained. Next door to Maya, Sumac is an intimate Middle Eastern-inspired event space. Complete with metal lattice work and traditional hanging lamps, there's room for 140 sit-down guests, and brides love the genie-in-a-bottle bridal suite. And last but not least, Sketch is a stunning private dining room right on the edge of the pier, offering spectacular views. And if you're lucky enough to be here, make sure you take a peek at the artistically designed ladies' loos. They're pretty fancy. The art continues outside with Docklands' own art journey, a self-guided urban art tour that takes you past 30 large-scale art pieces, such as this one, Cow Up a Tree, which was inspired by the floods that swept cattle into trees throughout Victoria's Gippsland region. Art Journey's other highlights include the sublimely sculptural Aurora, named for the Roman goddess of the dawn, and the whimsical wind-powered blowhole by Damien Stemler, which can be found in Docklands Park. There's also this terrific children's playground, and I know a couple of little kids that'll enjoy it almost as much as this big one. Whee! If you'd like more information on the venues at Central Pier, you can log on to the website or give them a call. A map and information about the Docklands Art Journey can be found on the Docklands website.
I've been told that this penguin-like glide is a good way to get comfortable on the ice. Join me after the break and we'll have some frozen fun in the Docklands.
There's no town like Harbour Town in Melbourne's Docklands. It's an outdoors open shopping centre that could be a great day out with girlfriends or with the whole family. The best way to get there is by car, as parking is free for the first hour and a $5 flat fee after that.
First things first, drop by the Tourism Lounge to pick up your free VIP card. It gives you exclusive discounts at over 80 participating retailers. Then it's time to hit the shops.
My first stop was a premium china and tableware store, Royal Dalton. The quintessential British brand is always a favourite for gifts, whether you're buying for someone else or treating yourself.
Now, Carolyn, to use the word royal in your business title, you had to gain permission from the King and Queen, is that right?
You absolutely do. We were actually given the royal warrant back in 1905 by King Edward VII.
Excellent. Now, do you have any special pieces in the store at the moment?
This is a beautiful range of crystal that we do have in the store, and of course the stock changes regularly, so you've got to come in all the time and check out the bargains. We do also have other brands within the store. This is Vera Wang for Wedgwood. And it's a lace bouquet frames, which are very, very popular as gifting items and also with brides.
It's nice to walk around outside in the 2 levels of stores that range from fashion to homewares and entertainment to electronics. There's also a food court with plenty of options. The other big attraction in Harbour Town is the Medibank Ice House, a new state-of-the-art facility that has not 1 but 2 Olympic-size ice rinks.
Don't get me wrong, I am a total water baby, but I am a little bit more comfortable in the waves than I am on this frozen stuff. Fortunately, we've got Kristen here with us. Can you give me some pointers?
Absolutely. Well, the first thing we want to do is make you feel a little bit more confident on the ice, and the best way to do that is with a basic skating stance. So I need you to bend your knees. Very good. Get those arms up, almost like they're laying on a table, and keep your chin up. Now, once you're in this position, all you need to do is march your feet up and down. Very good. And you'll see that when you actually start marching, you start moving forward without even trying anything. How do you feel?
Like a deal, but good.
Oh, yeah. Well, you look fantastic. You're doing really well.
There are free skating lessons held on weekends and in school holidays. So afterwards, if you're having fun, you can hire some skates and get a day pass. There's a full-fledged skating school that caters to young and old, from private figure skating lessons to the stick and puck sessions for wannabe hockey pros.
One of the events that had me intrigued at last year's Winter Olympics was the sport of curling. Now, I've learnt the basics, so let's give it a go.
The aim of the game is to get the rock to land within the target of the house with the help of sweepers who work to reduce friction underneath the stone. If you're keen to have a go at this 500-year-old sport that originated in Scotland, head down on a Monday night. When it's time for a rest from the ice, retire to the St. Moritz Bar.
In keeping with the nostalgia of the recent Winter Olympics, I've been told that this is one of the few places in Melbourne that you can try poutine, a Canadian delicacy of fries, gravy and cheese. And, well, I did do all that hard work.
Slide on into Medibank Ice House any day of the week.
The shops at Harbour Town are open from 10 a.m. every day. And if you're after even more activities in Harbour Town, swing by at Blacklight Mini Golf, Melbourne's only glow-in-the-dark mini golf course. You can putt your way around Australia with scenery depicting the outback, the barrier reef and lush rainforests. It's truly the most fun you can have with a club.
After the break, join John the skipper and myself as we take you on a tour of Quay at the Docklands. Come on, hit it, John.
OK, Shane.
There are many ways you can get to the Docklands, but one of the fun forms of transportation is by boat, with our port of call being Quay today. Come on, John, off we go.
Almost there.
There is a private marina at Quay, but there's also public areas where you are free to moor your boat. Our one being right next to Live Bait. Quay, with its state-of-the-art architecture and fixed sculptures, is the jewel in the culinary crown at Docklands. With over 20 authentic international restaurants, there is something for everyone. And all these places have views out over the waterfront, with my first destination today being Perth, where they do a great breakfast. Perth would have to be in one of the premier locations in Quay. It juts out over the water, making the most of its location, and is decorated in a modern Australian style. Today I've gone for the French toast, and because I'm really hungry, I've gone for the big breakfast as well. Thank you, Cassie. It's going to be a long morning. This looks great. We had the heart starter covered. Next we thought we'd try some of the international cuisine, and Man Mo Chinese Malaysian restaurant comes highly recommended. Eric, how long have you been here?
Shane, we've been here 9 years now, ever since the precinct started.
What about some of the dishes in front of us?
We've got the famous Peking duck here, and we've got some lovely fresh Murray cod fillet, fillet beef with a black truffle, and a scallop platter, and over there we've got some of the Darwin microwave platter.
And you've also got a signature dish.
Yeah, it's called mammal parcels. Consists of prawn, chicken, finely chopped mushroom, wrapped in an egg white pastries, finished off with some Yarra Valley salmon roll.
And tastes magnificent.
Beautiful, absolutely.
OK, now when you think of lunch or dinner down by the waterfront, one of the first things that comes to mind is seafood. And Dock 31 has that covered. Feast your eyes on this. This is a deluxe seafood platter. I've got Moreton Bay bugs, Canadian scallops, Tasmanian mussels, and it's all for me. Now I've just got to work out what I do with these. Each Sunday over summer, Quay is transformed into a marketplace with store holders offering their wares along the waterfront. It's also a great place to visit before or after one of the games at nearby Etihad. And if you wanted to make a weekend of it with the family, then the Dockland Apartments Grand Mercure are the place to stay. They offer 1, 2 and 3 bedroom residences with all the mod cons. So once you've shopped, enjoyed some great food or watched your favourite team win, you can wander back to your apartment by foot. And if you're going to bring your whole family here for the weekend, you must do what I love doing, getting some fish and chips, sitting at the marina and taking in the $1 million views, and all it's going to cost you is $10 for your fish and chips. You can drive to and park at Quay easily, or take the number 70 or number 86 trams, and there's the free City Circle tram. Southern Cross Station is also nearby. For info on what's on offer at Quay, go to their website. For your chance to enjoy everything Docklands has to offer, including accommodation at Grand Mercure, a VIP dining experience on Central Pier, and shopping at Harbour Town Shopping Centre, simply register your details at destinationdocklands.com.au. While I enjoy my fish and chips here at Quay at the Docklands, it's now time for our Great Escape deals. One of Australia's most loved and recognised hotels, the elegant Hotel Windsor, is conveniently located at the Paris end of Melbourne. And this great escape is not to be missed if a special night away is on your mind. With rooms from only $195, Postcards viewers who telephone or book online now will not only receive overnight accommodation for 2, they'll also throw in a complimentary tin of exclusive Windsor tea or a Windsor scarf. If you wish to take advantage of this package offer, saving up to 50% off the normal rate, you must stay before the 2nd of September this year. And remember that conditions do apply. The 207-room Blackman Hotel, part of the Art Series Hotel Group, is one of the hottest places to stay at the moment, especially with this Great Escape deal. At 71% off, yes, you heard it right, this Great Escape for only $155 a night in a studio suite balcony room is too good to miss. Especially as they'll throw in a midday checkout, complimentary upgrade to the next room type if available, and chocolates on arrival as a bonus. To get this price, you must be one of the first 100 people to jump online and book now. And don't forget, conditions and blackout dates do apply. To book more Hotel Club offers, just log on to hotelclub.com.au/postcards. And don't forget to grab your copy of today's Sunday Herald Sun and turn to the Escape section to check out this week's Postcards Pick of the Week. Join us for Postcards next time when we take you to some of the finest regional restaurants that Victoria has to offer. There's the acclaimed Royal Mail at Dunkeld and lots more, including a truffle hunt in the Otways. That's Postcards Regional Restaurants Show next Sunday at 5:30.
We've had fun exploring the Docklands and we recommend to you to come out and do the same no matter what the season. It's easy to get here by train, by tram, or if you want to drive, there's plenty of parking. We'll see you again next week for another episode of Postcards from all the team. Good night. Take me home, John.
Let's go, Shane.
That way.